It looks like it's going to be another very bad Wi-Fi day. Because I've dropped off the Wi-Fi at least twice already today. So I am expecting this to be a nasty Wi-Fi day. Usually my phone will usually buffer before it completely drops off the Wi-Fi, and it didn't even do that. It literally just threw me off the Wi-Fi this time. I gotta figure out, and we still can't figure out what in my computer is causing the Wi-Fi to disconnect itself several times a day. I may just have to go out and buy a new, whatever that part is for my computer, the Wi-Fi card or internet card or whatever the hell the damn thing is. I want to get this at the right height. It's not necessarily going to stay here, I just want to get it at the right height. Alright. Alright, so that will work. That's going to be... Ooh. Can't do a curve. We may have to push the water over a little bit. May put a little bit of land back on this side and push the water over a little bit. Let's pull this one back up. How far up? Oh, excuse me. Alright, I'm going to do a quick save. Well, let's save it. I'm going to check back on here. Did that disconnect again? I'm only at 3 minutes, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. If I keep disconnected, I'm just going to quit streaming for the day. I did a whole restart on my computer yesterday, so I know it doesn't need a restart. Like Windows is up to date, Steam's up to date, like everything, all of my programs are up to date. Nothing's pending update. I have no idea why this freaking thing keeps dropping itself off the Wi-Fi. Now it's not the Wi-Fi, it's not the router. My computer's actually disconnecting itself from the Wi-Fi, and we don't know why. I actually may pull this 90 back even further. Now, the question is, we're going to have to figure out this transition. Oh, crap. I can't do a slope down here because we have water. Crap. Alright, water around this mountain may change a little bit. I'm going to have to push this mountain out a little bit further and then transition down. Or transition down and then move the water. Alright, now this creates a whole new problem. If we bring it down, now do I have Alright, hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Let me go into my archives a minute. Did I keep the bridge? Let me take a quick peek at this. I think there was a downslope. I'm going to grab this downslope a minute. I don't have it in. We've got straight sections in the map. I don't have the slope section in the map. Let me go File. Hold on, before I export it, where are my bridges? Do I have a bridges? I don't. Do I have a roads? I don't. I guess you're going in new buildings. Yeah, you're going in new buildings. Alright. Let's go File, Export. New buildings. Let's go Bridge, Slope. Alright. Now the problem is, I don't know if I have a road the same detour. That's going to be another problem. Let's get out of there. I'm going to leave this open a minute. Alright, new buildings, bridge slope. Let's check the textures. Oh, and the textures are also fine, so we don't have to mess with textures. Alright, let's see. Let's go. Let me close this for now. Let me close that for now. Let me close this for now. Just close some of this stuff so I know where I'm at. Alright, so we have, okay, so you're going to go into new bridges. Let's go File, Import, Bridge Slope. Let's throw you here a minute. We can adjust the width and the height and all that. But can I, if I bring a bridge across here, can I slope it down? Alright, so let's do this. Let's grab one of these middle sections. Let's duplicate that. And I'm going to go Edit, Cut, and Paste. Here's what I want to do. Let me just throw it over here a minute. Alright, where are you? Oh, so you are nowhere near. Well, okay, you're kind of close. I can work with that. Let's go. I'm going to create a transform group. Let's go Animal Island. Animal Island works. Let's put you here. Alright, and let's take this guy and put it in here. And we gotta figure out where you went. You went over here. Alright. I don't know if I can make this work. We're just gonna experiment here a minute. So you're gonna have to come down. Point 1. Something like that. Now if we bring you across, oh crap. Can't have, well, I can move the water out a little bit further. We need room for the barge and the bridge, or the barge and the boat. I don't want to post right in the middle of the canal, so we're going to have to widen this one out a little bit. That's fine, we can widen this out a little bit. Let's go, you're going to end up like right in the middle of the canal. So if I put you there, this is going to end up still being too high. So this is going to end up being off the ground. Yes, crap. Can I make you taller? No, I can't make you any taller. I'm still not going to be able to transition down to the ground using this bridge piece. So this one's not going to work either. Let me get you lined up and try my best. Your width isn't even the same. Alright, so your width has to come up a little bit. So bring the width up a little bit. Still a little short. Yeah, let's go 0.6. Papa Rocks 18, hello. I apologize. The Wi-Fi is absolutely crap. Well, my computer's absolutely crap today, and it keeps disconnecting itself from the Wi-Fi. So if I keep dropping off the Wi-Fi, my stream keeps ending. I'm going to get out of here for the day and just call it. Alright, so you've got to come up. I don't know if I can make this work. I just want to try and get it lined up. Because the problem is it's still not touching the ground. Well, I guess I could bring the ground up a little bit. So we could do a gradual slope here. And then we can come back down to our ground level. That might work. Let me see if... Let me try something real quick. Let me see if one of my road sections is the same as the bridge. I may not be able to put a road on this bridge. This bridge may just stay rough like it is. But let me try something here real quick. Let me spin you around to 90. Now if we bring you forward, do you follow the same contour as the bridge? Possibly. And then I can put a straight section in. Okay, you were a slope down. Let me grab a slope up. Yeah, you're a slope up. Let's see if I can't tie you in as well. Alright, so if we spin you here to minus 90, do you fall into the same contour as the bridge? No, because you're going to be too high. Maybe. I might be able to make this work, but you're going to have to... No, I'm not going to be able to make this work because we have to come down to this level. I might be able to make this work. Let me experiment here a minute. Let me get rid of the grass. Let's go to subtract. Let me get rid of the grass here. Yeah, y'all, I gotta figure out what inside my computer is disconnecting it from the Wi-Fi, because we figured out it's not the router. It's actually my computer disconnecting itself, but we don't know why. Alright, I'm gonna slide this out because I gotta make sure this is at the right height. Let me go down on my speed. Alright, so this guy here, so my downslope or my upslope, yeah, my upslope has to match up with this road. Right now I'm just worried about, I'm just concerned with height. Alright, so now you're too low. So you gotta come up to here. So there's gonna be your height. That's going to be your height. And then I'm going to need a couple of short sections in here to figure out where I have to tie this in. So let me grab a 20 meter put you here. All right, so you got to come this way. You got to go this way to 90. And then you have to come down this way to minus 15. Now, can I tie you in to here? No, because now you're not going to be at the right angle. Alright, this bridge may not be 15. I don't know if I can put a road section on here or if I'm going to have to leave it rough. So you've got to actually come way down to like this level here. And then can I bring you back up? No, because then this transition's wrong. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to put a road on here. This is going to have to stay rough. So you've got to go. I can leave my slope here, though, and I can tie this bridge in. Let me try something. So if I leave you here, can I tie you into the bridge? No, you're still going to be too low. Crap. I'm not going to be able to put if I use this transition to come down, I'm not going to be able to put a road in that bridge. It's going to have to stay rough. Can I? Let me look at something. Okay, so you're that surface for the road. You are... Oh, so you're tied in with there. I can't even change the color of the bridge to match the road. Alright, hold on. Let's try this. Let's go. So let me go up to, let's leave it on subtract. Let's bring our strength down. So if I want to transition this in, so we're going to have to bring this up a little bit. And we're going to have to transition this bridge in, coming back to the water. I'll take some of this back out. I just want to get my... It's easier to go higher and to take it back out. Alright, so if we start here, we know I have to push this water out a little bit further anyway. Let's see if we can't transition this bridge in. So let me take my strength down. And let's see if we can't make this work. Now I'm going to have to bring it I honestly don't know if I can tie this road section in. Yeah, I honestly don't know if I can tie this road section in. Now, if I make it a little bit longer, does it get taller? It does not. So let's take you back to 1. Can I make you taller without it getting deformed? So if I bring that up a little bit, let's go like 1.2. Do you come up to the bridge? That may work. Crap. I changed the wrong one. The whole thing has to go to 1.2. Now, can I tie you in? Now the stripes are messed up. Alright, hold on. I completely muffed this road up when I changed it. Alright, let me grab a different slope up. Let me delete this one. Let's start over. Let's grab a different slope up. I changed the wrong transform group. So let's grab this guy here. Let's grab the whole thing. Let's duplicate it. Let's bring it back over. Bring it back over. I'm going to have to readjust its height. So minus 90. Let's bring it down. And I've got to tie it in with this road here. At the doctor's, be right back. No problem. And let me just check my stream real quick. Alright, it seems like I only dropped off the one time. So it didn't drop off a second time. Alright, so this transition looks pretty decent. Alright, so let me bring it back. Let me bring the whole thing up to 1.2, and let's see if we can't get it tied into this bridge. Where we get a decent transition down without a hump. Alright, let's see if we can't work with this. And we'll bring the whole land down a little bit. Alright, I'm going to have to do this a little bit different. Alright, let me get off of there so it's not highlighted in green and I can actually see. Let's take the strength down even a little bit further. And then let's bring this down slowly. Put it back as we need it. We may have to do the same thing on the other end of the island. I'm not sure what the height is. We're going to have to tie the other end of Animal. I'm going to still call it Animal Island because we're going to surround it by water. So I'm going to still call it Animal Island. So the other end of Animal Island where our road comes off, we may have to do the same thing. So that should tie this road in. Let's bring this back. And we're going to have to go in game. I don't know if this transition's actually going to work. Or if our trucks are going to like drag the ground on that transition. Now we know that this water has to come back a little bit more. So let's go to, where are we? Let's go to replace. And let's pull, let me go up on my strength. Let's pull this back. So we need room for the boat and the barge. So you're going to have to slope back this way. And actually we could take this back most of the way. So we'll just be a little bit wider here with our water. And then I can smooth this out and blend it in. Let's see if this is going to work before we go any further. Actually, before we do that, let's tie in. Let's do something else. This is going to end up being a T. Let's see where... Alright, hold on. Two things real quick. This needs to go to a broken line. Right? Are you now a broken line, or are you solid line? You're a broken line. Alright. Let's pull you out a minute. I'm going to duplicate you a minute. You're going to go... We need to go this way. And we need to figure out where this other road's going to come across. And that's going to depend on where our T is going to fall. Let me come over here. Let's grab this guy. Let's bring a T over. Or do I want an X? Do we want to continue this straight back? we can run straight back and we can tie into a road. Yeah, let's change this to an X. All right, so this T is going to go. Let's come over here. We'll grab this X. Let's think ahead of where our road's going to go. Where is, let's leave it in this direction. So let's bring this back. So you're going to tie in here. And then, yeah, and then this guy is going to tie in here. And then now we can figure out our curve. And then we can come in game and see what this looks like so far. All right, now let's find this curve. And we can get it pulled back and line up the stripes to there. And we'll have to shorten this road up a little bit. How do you fall in over here? Oh, almost perfect. So this guy here, we're going to go a little bit longer. Just like so. The curve will make a no passing zone, so we'll leave the solid line, or the double line on there. Now, this guy, I may have to take this out and put a half a road section in. Let's see how small I have to make it. Oh, what does it do to the road surface? It's gonna, nah, we should be all right. Let's leave it for now. I can change it out later. So that'll work there. So that'll get us onto Animal Island. It'll get us around to here. And then it's going to tie us into the road system over here, transitioning back up to the upper level. And then we can come straight back here, and then we can tie into whatever we're going to do with roads back there. Or we could change this back to a T and do a double T and then come back along the mountain here. But if I come back along the mountain here, I'm going to end up just about here anyway, so we might as well just go with the X. All right, now you're going to come back here. And then let's take you straight back a minute. And then we'll jump in game and see what that transition on the bridge looks like. So you're going to come back this way. Can I go another? I can. I might even be able to go another section, or even a half a section. I don't want to touch that mountain. Let's see if a full section's too long. This just might work. Now, let's find a 45 close all this stuff I don't need open. Do we have... I still got a whole bunch of crap open. Do we have a 45 degree turn? Am I going to have to go into another map and pull one out? We got a 30-meter curve. We got a 15 degree. I don't think I have a 45 degree turn in this map. Oh, here we do. We have a 45 left and a 45 right. All right, let's grab this guy. Throw him here a minute, and we'll get the height figured out. So if we go to 90, well, I could push. I don't want this guy that far up. Let's pull him back a little bit. And we'll take this guy and we'll shorten him up a little bit. And then we'll take this guy. So he'll come to about here. How are we on height? Down a little bit. Let's pull it up a little bit. That should work. Then we're gonna have to come up straight and then curve it the opposite way. Let's take this 100-meter. I'm going to go back to its full size. We're going to come up here. And then you're going to go to a 45. You're going to get tied in here. And then we're going to go with, let's go find that 45 right. Where was that 45 right? 30-meter, 45 right. Let's grab this guy. And we'll put him over here, and it's going to be the same height as this one. So 100.399, 100.399. All right. So you're actually going to go this way. And you're going to tie back in here. And now we can put our T over here. So 100 meters is going to be too long. Where's a half a road section? Let me grab, how far are you? Nowhere near where we need to be. Where are you? Nowhere near where we need to be, but you might be the right height. Let me duplicate this one. Yeah, you might be the correct height. So let's take you here to 90. Let's tie you in, and we'll fix the stripes on the road. Because we'll make this one a no passing zone. So no passing through the curve, and then when you come back out, you're going to tie into the T. Alright, that'll work. Sorry, so now, you for now, crap. I'm going to have to fix both of these roads. Alright, let me delete that one for now. Oh crap, let me get the whole road. Let's delete you for now. Let's bring this guy back. Don't know where he's going to tie in yet. I'm going to have to bring up a 20 to fill that gap. Alright, let's fill that gap first. Let's grab one of these 20 meters we just used over here. We've got to line our T up first, and then we can finish this transition. So you're going to go to 90. You're going to come back here. I'll have to adjust its length here in a second, but you're going to go to a solid line. I'm going to tie our T in here. And then this is going to have to go a little bit smaller. Like so. And then, yeah, this guy has to come down to here. And we're going to have a, alright, so you are, let's grab this last 20 meter. Let's go spin it to 0. And we're going to have to fix the stripes. Yes, these are going to have to come back to a dotted line. So stick you there a minute. And then we'll go like 1.1. That works. And now we're going to have to get this one fixed, which I think is going to be like a 50 meter. Let's pull you down. Let's turn you to 0. And let's get you lined up. And then we'll tie you in here. Now, do I want to do, hold on, so if I go like point. Oh, hold on. So if we go like 0.7, let's go like 0.8. I can make this work. So we come back here and we go 0.7. That'll tie this into this road. Okay, is the height wrong? You just need to go a little bit further. Alright, that should work. Now, so if we have a solid line going straight up the road, that's right, we can leave this a no passing zone. And then you come around the curve, and then you change back to a solid broken line. So this will be a passing zone here. I can live with that. Let's do a quick save. I'm concerned with the connection to the bridge not working. Let me just take a quick peek at my stream. Alright, it did not drop back out. Alright, now, what mods folder am I on? I'm on Ritchieville. Let's go to the new map. Alright, let's jump in here. Let's grab a little bit of speed. Let me climb myself out of this hole, if I can. We gotta fix this transition going down into the dock. Alright, so that gets me up here. Alright, store delivery mod. Alright, let's go. What's it, Monday? We'll go with the Monday blues. Alright, now. So we'll have, somewhere in here, we'll have a road going from this dock, transition down into that level. We'll have a road coming out to here. And then we'll curve back, and this will run straight back to what will be, turn on my FPS, what will be Animal Island, because we are going to surround it by water. So, have a bridge here. This will transition up to the home farm. We'll change that house out. And then this is the only transition I'm concerned with, because I can't put a road section on this bridge, so we're going to have to leave it rough. So it's going to look unfinished. that, see, this transition right here is the one I'm worried about. Right here. Because they're two different angles. There's three different angles right here. And I have a feeling if you put like a low loader in here, it's going to get hung up. I don't know if I can make this bridge work. Let me grab. Let's grab. Do I have my vehicles in here yet? I don't. Let's grab this guy. Monday Blues. Let's grab. Do we have the in-game low loader for now? Yeah, I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to make this bridge work. And I don't want to adjust the height of Animal Island. So this is... See, this transition here... If you get a really long low loader, it's going to get hung up. Yeah, see, this is not going to work. Yeah, there's too many transitions right here. Yeah, this ain't going to work. All right, let's rethink this bridge. Now, hang on, I've got another idea. All right, let us, and I don't know if this idea is going to work either, but this transition's definitely not going to work. So this has to go, which we may end up moving this whole T and redoing this whole section. Let's go back to 100.4. Let's pull this back out to this level. So I know that transition is definitely not going to work. Now if I take this guy, and he's in the wrong transform group anyway, but that's alright. Now if I bring this guy down to my correct height here, so we'll transition into this bridge. And where do I want to transition into this bridge? I want the least amount of slope as possible. So if I transition into here, alright, the only way we're going to know if when we go back in game. Alright, now if we take this guy and what I want to do is I want to bring him up a hair so he matches up a little bit better with this road. So let's go alright, that'll work. So we'll transition into that road a little bit better. I'm going to shorten this guy up a little bit. Let's bring him back. So he's going to transition into there. Now I can shorten him up a little bit more and he's not going to really look deformed. Let's go a little bit shorter. Actually, I may change this T up a little bit and this curve up a little bit. We may rework this just a hair. All right, hold on. I'm going to go back to 1. I want this at full length. We're going to move the roads a little bit. If I can get this to do what I want it to do. So you're going to transition in here. This guy, we're going to have to move the roads a little bit. You're going to come out a little bit further. This guy needs to line up with this guy here. I don't even know if this is going to work. I'm just experimenting. So you are going to go like so. And now, can I angle you down? And make this work. Be a little bit of a hump there. You're going to have to go a little bit more of an angle. So I'm going to angle you down just a hair more. Oh, maybe there. No, because now you've got to come up. Let's go, crap, let me undo that. Alright, so you're where? So I need a little bit more of an angle. Not much more, I need a little bit more of an angle. So if I pull you up, oh, it's this one. Okay, so let's go to 3, 5. And then if I pull you down, you transition here, you gently slope down a little bit. You tie in here. Now, so the slope is still off a little bit. Alright, so if we come back here, you're 3, 5, let's go to 3, 4. I said 3, 4, oh, wrong one. Crap, what was that? What was that width? 1.35, okay, sorry, you're 1.35. My height, let's go 3, 4, 5. And then over here, you're going to have to come back up. So my Y is going to be 0.2. Can I tie you in here? And then can I tie you in here? So now your angle is still off. So if we go point, 7, 8, 9. So we go back to 0.35. So can I pull you down a hair? So will you transition down? So now you're going to be still a little bit low on this side. So if we go 0.5, so if we go 0.6, now you're going to be too high, you're not going to light up. So if we go 3.55 and we come down on our height, you're going to tie in there. You're not going to tie in here because you're going to be still too low. Now, can I, so if I take you, what's our angle here? So if I take you, to the same angle, I'll bring you down. How do you tie in down here? You're going to tie in too sharp. So that's not going to work either. Because you're going to need to be you're not going to work at that angle. You're going to need to be that tall in order to work at that angle. I'm not going to be able to make this transition work. So how are we going to transition down to this level? Because this is definitely not going to work. So you need to go. You need to go. Let's try something else. So if I take you and we pull you out a little bit further, so give ourselves enough water to work with. And then I grab, let's come over here. I don't even know if this is going to work. We may not. We may have to toast this whole road up here and just make this a dead end. Let me spin you in this direction to 90 because you are the height that I need. So I don't want to change this height at all. So if I bring you out to here, and I can adjust the height of the bridge a little bit. So if we bring you out to here, how am I going to transition down to this level? This is 100.4. So you are actually this height here. So you're this height here. So let me grab this guy. We're going to have to move our T and all that, but that's fine. So you are actually this height here. So let's go to -90. And your stripes are going to line up with these stripes here. So That's the angle that I need. Alright, let's do this. Let's get this guy out of my way for now. Let's get this guy out of the way for now. Let me grab a half a road section. Alright, so you're going to have to go this way to minus 90. And then you're going to have to angle up to 15 degrees. And I need to line, so you're going to have to transition. This still ain't going to work. Or are you 30 degrees? No, you should be 15 degrees. Yeah, you have to stay at 15 degrees or this ain't gonna work. Yeah, I don't think I can make this height transition into this height at all. So I can't bring this road section down because it has to line up with this transition. So this is the lowest I can get this transition to work. This may be a dead end coming up to here. I honestly don't think I can transition off of this island. Let me try one more thing, and I'm going to call it a no-go. Let's get you perfectly lined up. Let's get you perfectly lined up with height. So I think right there. Think right there. Which means this guy would have to be at, in order to make this work, this guy would have to be at like this height here. So this guy would have to be at this height here. Alright, so let me try one more thing. So let's take this guy. Can I very carefully angle him up a hair? So where are we? How does it look on this end? So you actually have to come down a hair on this end. And then over here, let's try something. So we can fill this in with dirt. Alright, let's go here. Let's grab this road section. Let's come out this way. Yep, this bridge height has to change a little bit. Alright, so this whole bridge has to come down a hair. So let's go minus 90. Point 5, no, point like 1, 2. Oh, because this road is at an angle now. So I have to angle the road with the bridge. Alright, hold on. So our bridge is at... Bridge is minus this one, minus 0.8. Let me copy that. Let's take this road section. So if I angled you, you've got to be this number. The same angle as the bridge. Why do you not line up? So you need to be alright, hold on. The bridge is at minus 0.8. I think you need to be positive 0.8, and that's going to get me the same angle as the bridge. And then if I shorten you up a little bit, let's go like 0.9. Now bring you down. To here. So you've got to come down to like 0.78. And then this has to angle up just a hair more. So that's going to change the angle a little bit. But we've got to, hold on, what's our transition here look like? No, this has to come up a little bit higher. Alright, so this road section has to come up a little bit higher to line up with this guy. And if we take this road section, so this one is this height, you've got to go to this height. Oh, why did that not work? I'll just pull it up manually. So if you go to this height, no, you're still off. Why are you off? So if you come up to this, because we're at an angle. Alright. Alright, you are going to have to get really, really stretched, which I don't like doing, but let's go 1.5. So this may look a little funky. It may look stretched in game, but it's going to be the only road section that looks stretched in game. Now, your angle has to go a little bit either more or less. Let's go 0.2. Oh, let's go 0.85. 4. 1. That may work if it's lined up on this side. Crap, it's got to come up a little bit further. Right there. And how do you look on this side? This, okay, so that may work. Now, our bridge has to come up a hair. So you got to come up just a little bit taller. You match the road. I can finish this end off so this unfinished end can get fixed. This will have to be our transition down. Alright, now we got to go. Alright, let me do a quick save. Sorry, I've been ignoring chat. Only access from the top. Hey. Have an idea for mining island. Maybe make it a mining underground. We did. We did. I'll show you that here in a second. I can't change the height of the land. So the height underneath the mountain has to be where it is. I can't change it. It's based on the height of the ferry. But I will show you Mining Island. We completely rebuilt it yesterday. Alright, so that's going to be our transition here. We're going to have to fix our X and our curve. But I want to see if I can't fix the land here first. Because we're going to have to come up a little bit. So let me grab... I'm going to have to come up to, yeah, let me go up on my speed a little bit. Alright, so let's go to, yeah, give me a second to fix this and I'll show you what I did to Mining Island. Let's go to subtract. Alright, let's fill this in a little bit. So this is going to have to get filled in and transitioned back. Yeah, and then we're going to transition, and I'll fix the water in a minute, but I want to come back. I want to make sure we're back far enough to the bridge. And we can come back and fix the water. Just want to tie this in. And then we can make it like more of like a cliff coming back. Alright, now if I go down to, let's go to replace. Let's go down to 83.25. Let's cut, oh, let me go up on my strength. Let's cut this back to about, I can go a little bit past this pier and still make it work. Yeah, I can make this work here, I think. Let's transition off of that so it's not highlighted. And then we have to bring that up here. Let me take my strength down. This has to come back a little bit. Oh, let me go to subtract instead of replace. So this is going to have to come down. Yeah, this is going to have to come down. And then bring this up a hair. Alright, let me cut this in carefully and then transition it. This whole mess has to come down a little bit. Yeah, let me get this transition figured out. We'll jump back in game. I'll take you on a little tour of what we did to Mining Island. Oop, crap. Let me back my camera up. Alright, so this whole mess has to come down. And we'll blend this back in. Alright, let's come over to here. Let's pull this back. And then let me let's pull this whole thing back a little bit on both sides. I'm not even sure if I'm going to like this either, but we'll see what it looks like in game. So that's going to tie that in. Now, I want to, let's tie it in. Let me go up on my strength a little bit. So I want to feather this back a little bit further. So if we bring this back a little bit further, more to right where this corner is, and blend it in. I think it's going to be a better transition. Something like that. And then on this side, again, we'll bring it back a little bit further. More of the contour of the water. And let me just I don't want to mess with it too much. Let's grab, what color are we on? Let's grab the grass color real quick. For now. And then let's grab our, what are we going with? Dusty Rock. And then I want to give it a, yeah, it's still a little bit rough. All right, let's go down, let me go down on my strength a little bit. And let me just give this a quick blend. here and here. And then over here, bear with me a second. Let's go back to replace. So we'll continue our, let me go up on the strength. So we'll continue our river along this mountain. So that'll transition back. But I want to make it look like we cut it in to make it look more like a cliff. Like we cut the river, like the river was cut through. So let me pull this back. I want more of a sharp angle, like a cliff and not a mountain on both sides. That's the only way the boat's gonna work. So that should fix that transition. Now let's fix this mess. Alright, so you, crap. Do I have, you're 100 meter, you're 100 meter, you're 100 meter, you're 100 meter. Alright. You need to get deleted a minute. I need to find a, do we have a 50? I thought we had a 50 over here somewhere. You're a full section. You're a 50 meter, perfect. Oh, excuse me. All right. Let me, did I duplicate you? I did not. Let me duplicate you. Let's pull you back. And let's get this road section fixed. And then we'll jump back in game. So you've got to come back to here. And then we can bring our X back. To here. And then this section might be this section may be lined right back up. So I gotta pull you out a little bit further. Which means you've got to come out a little bit further. And how do you look? Yep, so you're going to have to come out a little bit further. And then this one here has to come out a little bit further. And then you have to get shortened up a bit to match this guy. Like so. And that ties that all back in. Now we're going to have to come over here. And then you now come back to here. And then you have to come back to here. And you now come back to here. And you come back to here. Oh, come on, what are you? Alright, we're gonna have to do the hard way. Like that. Alright. And then what do we have here? We have a full section. So let's duplicate you. We'll pull you back down. You go to there. And I'm just going to make you a bit longer. Alright, and that fixes our road section into there. Coming up there, transitioning down there, going back there. Okay, let's do a quick save. Let's see what this feels like in game. And we'll look at Mining Island. Now, when we go back in game, Mining Island is like super, super, super rough. It's just roughed in, it's not finished. I wanted to work on land height and a little bit of roads today rather than finishing Mining Island. That'll be a project for another day. Alright, so now let's jump in game real quick. Alright, let's go with save game 9. It seems to be luckier than save game 10. Whenever you save game 10, I have to come in and change something that we don't like. If we use save game 9, we seem to like our changes much better. Alright, so let's grab ourselves a little bit of speed. We've got to get out of this hole, though. So we're going to have to come back up to the other level. What do we have up here I can transport to? Can I transport to you? I can. But yeah, this will actually work out. Alright, let's grab store delivery mod. Today's the Monday Blues. Alright, so let's flip back around. And then I'll zoom my camera out. So if we're coming back from Central Lake, let's head up this way first. So if we're coming back from Central Lake, and we're going to change that bridge out where the waterfall is. So if we're coming back from the waterfall, U-turn. Alright. We're going to make a left where this T is, and that'll take us down into the port and the dock. If we come straight back, it's going to take us to the home farm and the animal area. I'm not worried about these transitions because we're going to fix the river is just roughed in. So we have to smooth out all of the edges. So now this bridge should transition really well. So we'll come up here to our animal pens here. And then this is going to transition across. Yeah. And then back down, perfect, to this level here. And then we'll be able to go straight, and then this will transition back around here, and then hook back up to the main road. So that main road will run all the way over to the edge of the map in that direction. This road will run us back. So this road will take us back this way. And then it's going to transition. So we'll come straight back here. This animal pen's going to go. And then we'll curve this road around. So we'll come all the way straight back as far as we can. And then we'll curve this road around here to meet with this road going straight back this way. So this road here is going to get moved. So this road here is going to get changed up a little bit. So this road will come straight back about here. We'll work on that transition next. And then you can continue this way. This will curve around here a little bit. Bring you into here. And then this will take us up to our upper level. And then we haven't decided where we're going from here yet, but this will take us up to our upper level. Or it'll take you back to Mining Island. Now the road around Mining Island is not finished because we completely changed the mountain ahead of us yesterday. So I got to fix all the roads going around Mining Island, but I want to leave them where they are. So let me show you the other change we did. So let me drive back over to Center Mountain. So the area around this road is going to completely change. So ignore the mountain to my right. That's not finished. It's roughed in. So this road I'm going to leave intact. We're going to have to fix and get rid of all those T junctions. And I've got an idea what I want to do with the road system here and the mountain. But we'll fix the roads going around the mountain. So we'll have this road here coming back out to Center Mountain. I don't know if this is going to be a T junction or an X junction here yet. So I haven't decided this junction here yet. This may stay a T, I'm not sure yet. But this is going to go up to the top of Center Mountain. And all the vegetation and the colors and everything else coming up here are going to change. So this is not finished. Even our mountain texture has to change. So this will transition up. And then we'll have our new bridge. So we'll have fishing up here. We'll have fishing up here. We'll have a whole village up here. I'm going to change the castle and the restaurant so it's more of a feature for the water. And then we'll have this bridge here is going to run across. This road's not finished. So we'll have a road running across here. And this is the only way to get to the top of Mining Island. And we cannot change Mining Island. It's going to have to stay exactly like it is. Now I'm going to texture it and fix the mountains and all that stuff and blend it in so it's looking a lot nicer, but I can't change the layout of this mountain at all. So we'll transition over to here, and then we'll have our fishing village. So we'll have our fishing up here. We'll have probably a secondary farm up here, and just let you do what you want up here. So this will probably be a big grass meadow going all the way around the lake, and we'll have a fishing. You'll be able to drive all the way around the lake. So nothing up here can change. Alright, let me see if I can't transition myself back here somewhere. Where's that going to put me? It's going to put me in the water. Where are you going to put me? You're going to put me on the land. Perfect. So let me grab a barge. Or a fishing boat. Let me grab a barge. Or the ferry. So let's grab the ferry. And these will be built into the map. So you'll be able to go into that mountain ahead of us for mining. And we'll do, inside that mountain, we'll do either rock or either stone or gravel. The other side of Mining Island, you're going to have to take the barge to. It's the only way to get in to Mining Island is going to be with the barge. I'm going to get out of here for lunch soon. So we have to, and I have some errands to run, so it's going to be a little while before I come back on. So when I get out of here for lunch, it's going to be a couple hours. I'm going to widen this river out a little bit so you can get multiplayer. You can get two barges here, like side by side. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do on the transition from the water to the land. So that the bank on both the river's bank on both sides are going to have to get. We're going to have a lot of work to do there. Bridge to my left may stay or may go. I'm not sure yet. We may change that to the other bridge. I'm not 100% sure yet. That whole banana farm is going to go. And then if you hang her right here with your fishing boat, that'll take you back towards Animal Island in the home farm. And we'll put another lake back there for fishing somewhere. If you hang her right here on that lake, we're going to do more fishing back there, and we're also going to have another dock for the barge to park. So you'll be able to go back there and park your barge back there. This will transition around. Yeah, that's the bridge to my left that we're probably going to use everywhere. Because I can actually get, if we use it, I can actually get, if we turn it the other way, I can actually get the barge through it and I can get the fishing boat through it. Looks very nice so far. Yeah, let me show you what Mining Island, we're going to put a little bit of a waterfall here on the opening. It's completely unfinished. And then there's not going to be any roads going into this mining spot. So the only way you're going to be able to get in and out of here is by the barge. So the only way under here, and then we'll have a lake on top of it for fishing. This bridge inside is going to come out. And then this will be the only way in and out of this island, of this mining area. So you'll be able to come back here, bring your mining equipment in and mine out. This is a pretty big area under here. And I'm thinking of doing it half in coal and half in ore. So this will be your coal mine slash ore mine back here. And I can't change this at all. So this, it has to stay at this height and it has to stay at this size. So this is what it is. I can't make any more changes to it. Now I was thinking about cutting a road in, but we're not going to. We're going to leave it, I'm going to leave it barge only access. No, none of the textures are done or anything like that. But this will be barge only access here. So it's going to be only way in and out for your coal and your ore. I'm going to widen this out just a little bit so you can turn your barge around without getting stuck. So there'll be a waterfall here to transition in and out. Where that tractor's going, we'll have a bridge. And then I'm going to put another, so you don't have to drive too far with your ore. We'll put another dock and another port back here. And we'll definitely widen this out and make it too wide for multiplayer. Or we'll make you move over and pass very carefully. Haven't decided yet. And multiplayer may make you just fight it out to who has the right of way. So if you want to get your ore out, you're going to have to go back to Center Lake by the Center Island waterfall to unload your barge. Or that whole mess to my left is going to come out. Or you're going to have to go back here to unload your barge. So back here, we will put another port entrance. and another ferry dock. And then you'll have more fishing back here if you bring your fishing boat back. So this hidden lake back here will have fishing back that direction. Or you can bring your ferry over here. We'll push this land back a little bit. And we'll put another dock here and another port here. So you can park your ferry here and then unload it. Your coal and your ore right here. So that is the best we can get for our mining island. But I'm going to get out of here. Let's close this. What time is it? Oh, what time is it? Give me 11:30. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I got about 10 or 15 minutes. I'm going to need to get out of here. And I have some errands to run, so it'll be a few hours before I get back. Alright, so let's come back here. And let's do two things really quick. Let's make sure you're 100.4. Let's make sure this is all level and at the same height. So we're going to bring this back. I just want to go over it with my tool to make sure, yeah, this pond has to be filled in. So this is all the same height. I think it had a little of a bit of a slope to it. So this is all going to come back. Let's just work on this transition here for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to get out of here for a few hours. Let me go up on my speed. Just want to make sure that this transition is all the same height. And we can blend the mountain back in. So I know that this area here, when I built the islands map, this was definitely not level. And we're gonna move the boat house. Now we know that this is going to change up a little bit. So I know we're going to have to. Let me go to subtract. I'm just going to yank the grass out. Am I on grass? I'm on grass. We're going to yank the grass out. We know we're going to have to put it back in, but we're changing the layout of the roads and everything else. So let me yank out the grass. Get it out of our way. We'll get rid of the grass. Maybe a couple missed spots here and there, but this will get most of it out of our way. I'm just going to go all the way back to the boathouse. Alright, and that's going to get rid of the grass up to there. Now let's come back here. And let's go to back to replace. And let me push. I know I want the river running along this island, so let's get it all to the same height. This is going to change up a bit too. I think I'm going to get rid of the whole seaweed thing. So you're going to have to transition in. You're going to have to go to this height. So we're going to change that up to my right here a little bit. And then you're going to come back. You're going to follow the same contour all the way back. And then the boathouse is going to move. We're going to keep it in the map, but we're going to put it in a different location. So this is going to be our transition. I want to keep the same contour around Animal Island. We'll go to about here for now. I want to make sure that this is all the same height up to that road. So I'm going to bury the boathouse, but we're going to move it. All right, so let's go to... wrong one. Let's go to grass. Let's throw our new texture in here real quick. We'll rough our new texture in really quick. So we know that that's going to change going back that way. This is all going to change, but I want to leave that same contour. And we'll figure out where the water's going to go. And we'll figure out where the road is going to go. So... now we know we have to blend the mountain back in a little bit. So this gives us a clean slate to work on. And then, so I know I want to tie this road in with, well, we don't have to tie it in there. So we know that this road here coming off of this, so we're going to leave this level here. I want to leave this transition here. So this road may come straight out. So this whole road system here may change up a little bit. Let's figure out where I want to bring the water around. And if I want, then we can figure out where the road's going to go. Alright, so if we go to 83.25, let's take my circle down. Alright, so we're going to bring the water back. I want to, again, this is going to turn back into an island, so Animal Island. We'll have the river running right along it. So we'll keep this same contour. Probably widen out a little bit here and there. So we'll keep this same contour here. Coming back along there. This whole seaweed thing may come out. We just may get rid of it and not even have it in the map. And then eventually This is going to follow the same contour all the way around. But we're not quite there yet to loop it all the way around. So that's going to go somewhere off in that direction. So this T, or this X, we're going to run back. All right, here's what I'm thinking. Let me grab, so this whole bridge here has to go. Yeah, so that whole bridge can go. This curve is probably going to go, and we're going to end up with a T. So let me get this guy out of the way. And we're going to take this road, well, give me a full section. We're going to take this road, and we're going to bring it close to the water. So we're going to run, I want to run it along here. Give myself room for error. So this road is going to run here instead. Now, do we want to curve it here another 45 and come back this way and tie it in, which I think we're going to do, which means, all right, let's do this. Let's get rid of the old to make room for the new. Yeah, I'm going to have to get out of here soon for a couple hours. And we'll continue working this when I get back. So you're going to go, you're going to go, you're going to go. You're going to go. All right, so you're going to come around somewhere along here, and we'll tie it in. We'll have this whole mess I think is going to go. This bridge will go. Now, or we'll put a different bridge there. What I'm thinking about doing is changing this to a fishing hole. So you can bring your boat back in here and fish, and we'll also do another ferry dock back in here somewhere as well. So this road will probably come out down here and then just curve straight out. And then this will all turn into a little hidden lake here for fishing. And we'll probably come back. Yeah, I'll probably get rid of this bridge. We'll probably bring a ferry port in somewhere. And we'll do like a little landing here for fishing, boat parking, and a boat dock. So we'll put another hidden lake back in here. But I think I want to transition this to a 45 and come back this way. So if we take this road, let me duplicate this guy again. So he's going to be a 45. He's going to be, so minus 55. We'll put him at a 45-degree angle. So he's going to come over somewhere, yeah, right along here. Now, so this is going to go straight into a curve. So let's grab, close a couple of these. All right, so where is my, I want the 45, we need a 45 right. So let me duplicate this guy. Let's bring him back real quick. So he's going to go to 0. If I bring him over, let's bring him back. Yeah, it's it's going to be like right where I want it to run, I think. So we can even pull him in a little bit closer. All right, so if I line this up, so if we come straight off of here with a curve, where does this guy line up? Oh, no, his angle is off. All right, so he has to go to minus 45. I think that'll still work. So we come back here. We come over to here. Yeah, so we bring this guy back this way. And I don't want to go out too much further before I angle him back. Let me grab my other curve. So that was 45 right. I want 45 left. This guy. Let's bring him back this way. Let's turn him... Oh crap, hold on. I want another 45. Nope, we're going to... Hang on, wrong one. Let's duplicate the 45 right. So this guy here, he's going to come back to minus 45. Yeah. So we're going to line him up with this guy here. Go down on my speed a little bit. So we're going to line him up with this guy here. Take a quick peek at chat. I have my daughter from Texas messaging me, so I'm going to check that really quick. Now, this is still not the transition I want. Yeah, it is. You're just going to have to go back further. So you're going to go back, pull this guy out. No, that's still not right. We're going to do a couple... Alright, so if I bring you, yeah, you're still not going to be right. We might have to do a couple, may have to do some multiple 45s to do with it what I want to do. Let me come back down here. So you're lined up with this. If I bring you straight back, yeah, so that's about, okay, so that is correct. So you're just not back far enough. Let me throw a couple more of these in real quick. So you're going to come straight back this way. Yeah, I'll message her back when I take my lunch break. See what she's up to. So you're going to go back this way. Why does this transition not look right? I guess it is, just my angle is, my depth perception is off today. So you're going to come straight back to there. How close? Alright, so we may have to transition back the opposite way, run along here, and then transition back. Yeah, let me try something. Let's take this guy and we'll transition him this way. And then we'll take this guy and we'll bring him. Now, do I want him a little bit closer to the water? Yeah, let me try something. So you're going to come out. You're going to come out. You're going to come back. Try and keep him close to the water. So now you're going to go this way. You're Yeah, you're going to come back here. Yeah, you're going to go... Yeah, you're going to go this way. We're going to do a little bit of curving back here. So now let me grab the 45 left. Alright, so now we can go to minus 90. We can bring you up to here. That'll keep us close to the water. Yeah, and then we'll grab this straight section. And then it's going to have to go to minus 45. And then eventually we'll curve back the other way. So let me grab, let's throw a few more of these in. And we can even widen the water out a little bit and bring it to the road. So I'll bring you back. Bring you back. To here. Yeah, we'll widen the water out a little bit. And then we're going to have to transition, so I'm going to need another 45 right. Yeah. So we'll get you going back in this direction. Now, how far? So you're going to have to line up with this road. All right, you're going to have to line up with this road. So I want you about here. So you're going to come back this way, and that's about where you're going to line up. Now here I may have to bring in a half a road section. Where are we? Do I have a little bit of room for error? That'll push it out a little bit further. All right, that'll work. Let's go with a full section for now. So if we bring you here, and then we take this guy, and we line him up with here. Yeah, it's going to push it out just a little bit. That's fine. I can live with that. Or I can shorten it up and get it to about where I want it. Let's do that. Let's take this guy and let's go like 0.8, 0.75, somewhere in here. So this guy will come out just a little bit further. There we go. Now we'll take this guy, and then he'll be our transition going this way. And then he's gonna, I can't go any further because now we're gonna have to fix this area here. I'm gonna have to come down and put a curve here. We'll come down, we'll put a curve here, we'll come out here, and we'll end up with a T section here, going back to Animal Island. I'm going to save it. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to grab lunch. I'm going to save this and close it. I'm going to get out of here for, I don't know how long we're going to be gone. Give me like 2 hours. The goal today is to get around completely around Animal Island. At least we'll have part of our road system figured out. I'm going to save this. I'm going to close this. I hope everyone has an awesome afternoon, and I'll catch everybody in about 2 hours.